Hey friends, welcome back to another cash envelope stuffing video. Today I'm going to be doing a $330 low income cash envelope stuffing from my biweekly paycheck. So if you're new here on my channel, I do use the cash envelope system, or some people call it the cash envelope method, just to help me budget and stay on track between paycheck to paycheck. So today's cash stuffing is going to be the very first cash stuffing for the month of August, since I am paid on a bi-weekly basis. And like I said, it is going to be an amount of $330. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Shadavia, and this is Oshi Budgets, where I do talk about all things money, budgeting, and savings related. On my channel, you'll see things where I do budget with me's and I share my real paycheck numbers. I do cash envelope stuffing, some savings challenges, a little of everything financial on my channel, you guys. If any of that is content that you're into, do me a favor and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget your notification bell so you never miss the next time I post. Since we are going to be doing a cash envelope stuffing today, let me know in the comments what's your favorite thing about cash stuffing, and I'm going to go ahead and get my cash envelope binder open so we can start cash stuffing for today's video. Now, today's cash stuffing is going to be for my variable expenses. And so variable expenses are expenses that variable or vary. In my case, it's just things that I spend money on a daily or weekly basis. You may have a lot of these same categories. And so if you're not, budgeting for these things, it may be something that you want to consider adding within your budget itself. So I did do my August paycheck budget with me video, and I'll link that in the description box below. But that is how I know how much I'm going to cash stuff today and put into my cash envelopes. So the first cash envelope that I'm going to be cash stuffing for today is going to be my groceries. Now, my groceries is for a family of 5. And so in my August paycheck number 1, I did budget out $100. Now, that is what our family of 5 grocery budget is for a weekly basis. If you're new here, my husband does get paid. Me and my husband actually get paid on opposite weeks. So 1 week I'll put $100 in the budget. The next week he puts $100 in the budget. And then we just continue the cycle that way. So this week I got paid on Friday. And so I budgeted $100. I still need to do my meal plan, and I'll probably likely do that after today's video. So I know I keep forgetting to share with you guys, but I'll share with you guys some meal plan ideas as well in case you need those. But really what helps us stay under this budget, you guys, is meal planning. We don't overeat, and I find that shopping on a weekly basis helps us stay on track with our budget. And that's how much we put in, like I said, on our cash envelope on a weekly basis. Now, the next cash envelope that I'm going to be cash stuffing for today is my gas. I drive a Honda Pilot, you guys, and it is, I think it's I want to say 7-seater, 8-seater, I don't know, but it's very, very spacious, and I love it for my family of 5, because even when I have like my nieces and nephews over, we can all go places and they fit in the car perfectly fine. I do only spend $60 per bi-weekly period, and that is because I have the luxury of working from home. And so what I typically do with my gas is just, if I notice that I'm getting low on gas before I actually get paid again, then I'll just kind of step back from driving around so much. And so let me go ahead and grab the 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, $60 for this week's gas budget. And so if there is anything left in this gas budget, I do roll it over to my car maintenance sinking fund cash envelope. And so I broke it into those denominations as well, because not all the time does it take me the full $60. So if there was a scenario where, it only took me $55, then I'll have that $5 left over to put towards my car maintenance cash envelope. And then the next cash envelope that I have for this cash stuffing of my variable expenses is my household envelope. So you guys see that I do have some cash left from my last paycheck budget for my household. And so if you're on a lower income, I would encourage you, if you do use the cash envelope system or the cash envelope method, to try using your leftover cash for income. And so in this case, I have some funds left over in household. I believe it's just the $20. But I typically like to put $20 in this cash envelope. And as you guys can see, I have that left over from my last paycheck budget. I did go ahead and budget out additional $10 to add to this, just for a little more security. I had a little extra in my biweekly paycheck for August, so I went ahead and added $10, and then this is just $30 that will take us through the next 2 weeks. Now, this is just for toiletries, cleaning products, things that we need for the household. Not everything, you guys, so don't get that idea, but just whatever can't wait until next payday is what I typically buy in this. Now, I am considering adding like paper plates, paper cups, and utensils here, just to kind of help me out with, you know, washing dishes. So let me know if you made it to this point in the video, like if your family used paper plates and cups and things like that to avoid having to wash dishes so much, because my husband and I, we try to swap days we do the dishes, you guys, but it just seemed like we're always washing dishes. And I'm just like, maybe if we just buy some plasticware, then that'll just help us out a little bit. So let me know in the comments if you and your family actually use, you know, paper products on a daily basis. I know when it comes to like holidays and things like that, that's when we typically use them, but I'm starting to think like maybe we need to incorporate them into our daily routine. So the next cash envelope that I'm going to be cash stuffing for today, and this is variable spending for my self-care. Now, for self-care, you guys, if you're not putting money aside for yourself, I will highly encourage you to do so. I am a mom, a wife, and sometimes I feel so guilty about spending money on myself. Don't ask me why, you guys, because I've been this way my whole life, almost 30 years at this point. And so I do like to put money aside for myself just to help me try not to feel as guilty. I do still feel guilty, you guys, but this is what this cash envelope for, strictly for me. So as long as I'm putting money or in here and spending it on myself, then it's serving its purpose. So since my birthday is coming up, you guys, I'm going to be the big 3-0 next month. I did budget out $130 for myself, and that is just to be able to get some things for my birthday trip that I'm going to be going on, which I'm super excited for. As you can see, I do have some funds left over from my last paycheck budget. And then if you guys travel, then you know there is some kind of like prepping that you're going to need to do. So I just want to make sure that, you know, I have enough. So now my self-care envelope, I have 50, whoops. Okay, not even 50, you guys. I said 50. That's $100 bills. What is wrong with me? All right, so I have 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, and $200 is what I have in self-care, which is probably going to take care of some of the prepping that I need to do before my trip. And then my next paycheck, hopefully I'll be able to stuff a little bit more so I can get some items that I need for that trip as well. So that's my self-care cash envelope. But again, as long as I'm spending it on me, it's definitely serving its purpose. And then I also have a cash envelope in my variable expenses for my family. So we do like to do things as a family unit, and sometimes it does cost us funds. Not all the time does it cost, but I do like the comfort of knowing that we have a little money aside for some family and fun, because my kids are, I would say they're younger. They're 11, and then we have a 3-year-old. And so they like to go to the trampoline park sometimes. They just like to do stuff. If you have children, you know. So I did budget out $100 for my August biweekly paycheck number 1. But we went out for a family lunch yesterday, and we already spent $70. So we only have $30 to put in here. But as you guys can see, we had some leftover funds that we're going to use as income for this next bi-weekly period. So we have $20, $30, $40, $41 and some change. I usually don't keep the change in here, but lately I've been just keeping it in there since I pay cash. I try to use the coins as well. So we have $41.85 now in our family and fun cash envelope. And so that is gonna actually take care of this week's cash envelope stuffing for my variable expenses. Again, we did cash stuff a total of $330 today. If you enjoyed today's video, as always, guys, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.